everyone, and welcome back to Lazy Cow Reactions. This is episode 7 of season 3 of Heartland, The Starting Gate. When Tim buys a racehorse from Lisa, he puts everything on the line, including Amy, to win big. As we've seen so far in season 3, Amy and Ty pretty much had like their first couples fight because there was a foal that was there at the ranch, and they were both kind of in charge of it, and so they were both kind of fighting over how to like parent the foal, which in a way was a good preview as to how they are going to be when they are parents later. Ty was kind of the easy, loving parent, while of course Amy was being a little stricter. And as Amy said, she commented, you can love a child or a person and still have boundaries. And she's completely right with that. And so I think at that point Ty kind of understood, which again is practice for when they eventually have their daughter. Lou and Peter are still together. There was a guy who was like a big name in oil, bigger than Peter, and he came to Heartland and they kind of schmoozed him, but he kind of harassed Lou a bit and then decided to turn around and sue her when she rejected his advances. So of course Lou kind of pulled a little trick and got him put in his place. So I know I say this every video, I love this show. I'm so happy I decided to react to it. Let's get going. There we go. Hey, beauty. I love how horses are so much a focus of the show, as they should be. But they are stars of the show, just like any of them.
I turned big and successful.
I just opened a new jar like yesterday.
This from someone who had a lower grade point average than me and cheated off of my tests.
There it is.
Marie, July 25th. Okay, so I know it's about July.
What's his name? Lightning Dexter.
Whoops!
Oh,
Lucky wasn't trampled.
Hey, you okay? Things alright?
They like to take advantage of Amy, don't they? Run her ragged.
There you go. Thanks.
Yep. You notice he's not happy to see her.
How could a mother possibly let years go
Megan
by
follows. That's why I recognized her.
Step.
Yeah, that's Anne.
First you're no good father.
That's Anna Green Gables
Now
right
your
there.
neglectful mother shows him.
Why are you here?
I'm ready now. I can handle it.
Really?
Hudson is on my way west, so I thought.
But I guess I could find some spare time.
Of course.
Like draining on that bank account again.
I don't have a bank account. I can see why you'd like to have something set aside for your sunset years, Jack. But I got eons of earning power ahead of me.
I thought maybe you might have recognized her.
You are a genuine cowgirl.
Thanks.
Does he bite?
Not unless provoked.
Not unless provoked.
We could be a great team, Mrs. Bell. You've got the product, I've got the marketing skills.
Sugarfoot!
I mean, look, we already serve your famous strawberry jam at the Dude Ranch, and everyone loves it. Grandpa, he goes through any jar he can get a hold of. He does like my jam.
Well, I'm sure there's room in one of the cabins, isn't there, Lou?
Yeah, there is. A couple from Montana just left this morning.
Montana.
That's amazing. No problem.
I get things are a bit uncomfortable,
Amy,
but
Ty
I
tells
think
me
they
to
could be
write this
talking to her a
down.
little better.
A horse whisperer, no less.
I like that she's trying. I get the cold shoulder, but at the same time, I think they could be a little more hospitable. Because, to be honest, it's really not their business, so they should be treating her pretty much like a regular guest.
Are you embarrassed by me?
Well, considering the way you were, yeah.
Not even if I'd rag out some old baby pictures of you and show them to all your friends.
You even have any old baby pictures of me?
That'd be a no.
Good night.
That's not Susie.
Crook. Or an idiot.
Well, Lily, you know, if you don't mind, I'm gonna put you to work while you're out here.
It suits me, as long as I can keep testing.
Yeah,
Hey, be
those
careful.
ladies aren't happy hearing about Mrs. Bell's recipe.
Yeah, oh no, yeah, you gotta do that. Don't take too long.
She'll take as much time as she needs, Tim.
It's good. But it's not great. Something's missing.
Mrs. Bell doesn't say anything. Jiggerfoot!
I'm afraid you've made a mortal enemy, dear.
She needs.
You in? Absolutely.
She needs to look out for Lou Fleming.
What's up?
Where were you?
Exactly. You know, I know she means well, and I like how he says, you know, I'm earning money, and she's like, I don't care. And it's like, I get it, because that's what Wade did. But again, he's not Wade. He's not even related to him by blood. And I think instead of just flat out accusing, like the way she did, she could have been more diplomatic. She definitely could have been like, you know, hey, I heard you're at the racetrack, and then just kind of probed and asked questions instead of doing this freak out. Because if she would have probed and asked questions, he would have been more willing to talk to her, maybe take her there, show her what he does. But now, of course, we're going to have this conflict, which you have to have. And it'll turn out all right in the end. I'm tempted to look up to see if this is the only episode that she did, if she just did the one, or if she appears again. You know, it's funny, because sometimes when you see people in an episode, you think that that's it, and then you see them again the next season or a couple seasons later. It's kind of like with Kit, how she was in several episodes in season 2, and then we saw her so far once, I think, here in season 3. So we might see her again, but it's kind of nice that they, you know, go ahead and bring characters back that you have seen. We saw Ty's father twice. So it could be that we'll see his mother in this, and then possibly again. He might even invite her to the wedding when the wedding happens. You never know. You have that, and then of course we have Amy going to be overwhelmed with horses. And now, of course, Lisa's pissed. But I get Lisa being pissed about it. I mean, it does. But at the same time, you can make the argument, Tim is family, Lisa isn't. She may be dating Jack, but Amy may not consider her to be family. So if she doesn't consider her to be family, I can see making that argument. Like, you might be dating Jack, but you're not like my step-grandmother or something. I don't have to do it because you asked. But again, everything will turn out all right, because they always do on these shows.
It's probably best you keep this story to yourself. For a change.
I never want to end up in that situation, Jack.
I think I can help you on that score.
They're not liking the jam.
Just doesn't taste the same. It's different somehow.
You're right. It's good.
But it isn't great.
Okay, Amy, just take it easy. You ready?
Relax, Dad.
Relaxed.
She would not have her phone on her.
Easy, easy. Sorry, stupid self.
Yeah, she would not have her phone
Lisa.
on. Again, she is technically family, Lisa. Valid point.
Whoa. Someone's in a mood.
I'm not in a mood. I'm just.
Yeah, you are.
I blew it with Ty. I actually thought I had a right to tell him how to live his life. Smart,
yeah.
huh? I knew that if he thought I was seeing Ty, he would want to hurt him.
Your son.
Maybe worse. So I stayed
You'd be
away.
jealous of your son.
Sometimes I think being taken from me was the best thing that could ever happen to Ty.
Well, I guess it isn't. You have to tell him what you did.
Mm-hmm.
You owe him that.
I like how she goes to Jack for advice.
I don't get it. I mean, my batch just tastes.
There's a little something I left out of the recipe. A secret ingredient. That's better.
That's better.
He's come a long way.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. I talked to Lisa. I'm worried that my ex-son-in-law is a jackass. I would be real grateful.
My ex-son-in-law is a
Valerie,
jackass.
right? Pleased to meet you.
Can
Jack
she open
calls,
an
he
account
gave
if
me a
she's
rough
under
idea of what
18?
you're looking for. I think you'll be very happy with this student package. It gives you a lot of...
What have you got in the way of RSPs?
Block his number.
Hey. What the hell are you doing here?
I do like that Ty and Lily are on the mend. I like how she kind of teared up a bit when he called her mom. I can't imagine, of course, the pain and horror that Ty went through. And of course, she can never make up for that. But maybe at some point they can have a relationship going forward. You know, especially if she really has changed. I keep waiting for the other shoe to drop, but hopefully it won't. In terms of lightning, you know, she mentioned about the phone vibrating, then the horse freaked out. Yeah, it felt the vibrations, thinking it was the thing that he had on his hand, which, as she said, is illegal, but it gets him to work faster. But if it hurts the horse, that's not cool, not a good thing. That's what I like about Amy, is that she's so smart. She knows all this, you know? It's like, whether it's rodeo or anything, it's like, she's so smart about this. And of course, yeah, she grew up in this environment, so it makes sense that she would know that stuff. But, you know, like she was telling that to Ty, and you can kind of understand why Ty wouldn't know about it, because even though he loves animals, he's starting to get into veterinary. But I would think that is something that he would learn eventually, being in veterinary school. Anyways, let's keep going.
Nuts.
Yeah, because horses are sensitive to all kinds of vibration.
Like the kind you get from a buzzer?
Mm-hmm.
He shocked Ty the other day. Liam probably buzzed him just to get him moving.
Probably.
But then it backfired. The horse expects a shock and reacts even when it doesn't happen. The only time he refused was when Liam rode him to the starting gate. And
You wrote it. See?
God, it's not that easy.
Yeah, especially when you're guilt tripping her.
How's Lightning doing?
Dad.
Just asking.
He's a beautiful animal, not very well trained. I took the reins in my hands, he galloped away with me.
Do you want to help me with something? Do you have a cell phone?
I like that she's wanting to help, you know? She's wanting to be a part of it. I like that. Like helping Lou with the jam.
Alright.
I know how that feels. I'm just kidding. Little addiction humor.
At least she can make a joke about it. Yeah, Blackberry.
Hi, Mike. Me again. I'm thinking about starting an investment portfolio and I need some advice. Yeah. I've been tracking a mining stock for the last 24 hours. It's down 17 cents. Yeah, sure, I can come in and talk. Hey, the mining stock just went up 22 cents. Thanks a lot, Mike. You're awesome. Okay, see you soon.
That's what happens, Mallory. It goes up, it goes down.
Take one. This is Bell's famous strawberry jam. Heartland Preserves, we're new this year. First-time participants are permitted to distribute introductory information.
Red wine gingham. And a pretty ribbon. How?
I'm so glad you think so.
Attention, everybody! Everybody, attention.
We don't have a shot, do we? Not a snowball's chance in hell.
Hey, at least they entered.
Damn, she's good. Leo, can I speak to you, please? I had nowhere else to go. It's Wade. He's found me.
Probably could have led with that, and things would have been better, you know? I get the whole thing about running away, wanting to get away from him, but here's the other thing. He found her. He knows she's there at Heartland. She's amongst people, some of them friends. He shows up there, he gets his ass kicked by Jack, by Tim, by Ty, by Caleb. He would learn quickly to leave her alone. So she should have told them as soon as she got that phone call, instead of panicking and deciding to leave. She should have just decided, you know what, I'm going to tell these guys and we will go ahead and work through this. It's not like if he showed up, they're just going to say, here, take her. We don't care what happens. They will defend her, especially Jack. So she should have led with that. I guess she was scared, but had she said that, it would have saved a whole bunch of confusion. Because yeah, everyone would have rallied. You would have had Jack, Ty, Tim, like I said, Caleb, Amy, Lou, Mallory, maybe even Mrs. Bell, Lisa. There's at least like 9 people right there. If they had to, they all would show up there at the ranch, probably sporting guns, and say, hey, get off our property. Scare the shit into Wade that he would never find her again. That's what she should have done.
There she is.
Look, Lisa, I want to apologize.
No, it's my turn to say I'm sorry. Found that in Liam's locker. You were right. He admitted it. You're not a pleasure horse after all, are you, buddy? My loss.
He's a good boy.
Come here.
And the winner
Surprised
of
she
the
didn't buzz her.
first place blue ribbon goes to Pearl Arsenal.
Of course. Rigged. Rigged.
Well, that was a close one. Sort of. But I really loved your jam. You're still dedicated to local products.
Yeah, I do, actually.
I'd love to carry a few jars of your Heartland Preserve on our shelves.
Caught up in petty competition squabbles.
Hey, Pearl, guess whose jam is hitting a supermarket shelf near you? That's right.
Ready to do
Lou is very competitive.
Whoa, easy, easy.
Okay, it's okay.
It's okay. You're not going to get buzzed. Hopefully she doesn't have her phone on her. Or if she does, it's the positive reinforcement, I guess.
Okay.
Do it, buddy. Come on, Lightning.
That horse has run.
Let him see you. God knows what he'll do.
Not a kid anymore.
Yeah.
I can take care of
And he's
myself. Maybe
protected.
if you stay out.
Let me protect you for once.
She's making a wrong decision. As I said, keep her there, inform the other family members, let them all be there. Looks like the next episode, of course, is about Wade. And so it'll be interesting to see what happens when Wade meets Jack. But yeah, as I said just a few minutes ago, like, she should have gone ahead and told them first, because they all would have been there. They all would have been there to protect her. And then when Wade showed up, they'd be like, get the hell off our property right now. That's what family's for. And Ty's family. And yes, she has been changing. Okay, there wasn't a job. She had no place to go, so she decided to come see her son. But she's still family. She still is trying to change. So they would they would help her. They would protect her. And I like how Lisa finally decided she was going to check Liam's locker and found the buzzers. And of course he tries to give her a little bit of attitude. And Jack's like, don't. You know, I just said that the horses are a part of the show. They're stars of the show. Just like Amy, Lou, and Ty. You know? And I like that they do focus a lot on the horses. Because sometimes with these shows, even if it's called like Heartland and it's about a ranch, the horses might play a minor part. Now granted, we haven't seen much of Spartan lately, or Pegasus, or Harley, but of course, you know, you can't show them all the time. They are supporting characters. But, of course, horses is a big, major part in this. It's not like some shows where, again, maybe they work on a farm, but that's not most of the story. It's just kind of in the background. You might see one scene or something, and that's it. No, the horses are a focal point, which is great. You know, I like that this show dedicates so much to horses. I guess I could kind of use Walker as an example on CW, because it's set in Texas. They live on a ranch as well. So you do see them with horses sometimes, but even with that, that's minor. Because obviously it's Walker, it's about a Texas Ranger, so of course that is going to be the focus. But he does live on a ranch with his family. So you sometimes see the barn, you sometimes see the horses. So that is something where it's not essential to the plot, especially because it's not the name. So you don't see them that much. And I sometimes wish you would see them more. But Heartland, of course, it's about the ranch. So I like that the horses are such an integral part of the show. I think it's very important. So, episode 7 done. I'm going to start episode 8. It's nice seeing Megan Follows again. I know that she's been working. I had actually wondered what she'd done after Anne of Green Gables. But I think she's been consistently working throughout the years. So this is making me nostalgic and want to go and pull out my Anne of Green Gables DVDs and watch them. Thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed this react, please hit the like button and subscribe for more content. Hit the notification bell to be notified of future videos being posted. These videos, unfortunately, are being blocked in the US, so if you want to see these, you're going to have to change your VPN. But please do so, because I like seeing Heartland getting the reacts and the reviews, and I like seeing the numbers bump up if I can. Special shout out to my editor, Captain Factory. Thank you so much for all of your hard work. She makes these videos the way they are, so head over to Fiverr and check her out. Link is in the description. I'll see you next time. Bye.